Good morning, welcome back to my channel. Today's video I'm excited to film for you guys, and it is a homeschool day in the life. So I'm just going to be showing you a little more into detail what our homeschool day looks like. This video is a collab, and I am really happy to be doing this collab with Amy Roberts and also from Deanna, also with Deanna from Taming the Frizz. And so I will definitely link both of their videos down below so you can go and check out theirs as well. They're also doing a homeschool day in the life. So it'll be fun to see how their days go. So what we've done up to this point is we got up, we had breakfast, we did all of our chores. Each of the kids have assigned chores that they do, just kind of get ourselves ready for the day. And then we start school around 9 o'clock. It is 9 o'clock right now. And we're usually pretty good with that. Sometimes we start a little bit late and I'm not super strict about it, but we're starting on time today. We always start our school morning with Bible, and so we start off our Bible time with a little devotional. We use these Keys for Kids devotionals. I read a couple verses and then just read a short character lesson. Elijah and Charity are working on their calendars while we do this. They just write out the dates. Then we also review a Bible verse. So let's go over that first part that we learned where you repeat after me. Isaiah 40:31.
Isaiah 40:31.
But they that wait.
But they that wait.
Upon the Lord.
Upon the Lord.
Let's say that again.
We also go over something we're memorizing, and so we review the 10 Commandments, and then we just started learning the days of creation. And then we go ahead and sing a song. We usually have a song that we'll sing for a whole week.
He's able, he's able, I know he's able, I know my Lord is able to carry me through. So after Bible time is over, excuse me, I'm sorry, I'm just getting over a cold, so my voice is really rough. The kids kind of get into their own things here. Simeon, I'll show you what he is doing. He is writing out some numbers. This school year we've gone through all the letters and he's written all of those. So now we're working on doing the numbers. Zara does not always hang out with us. Sometimes she goes and does her own thing, which I honestly prefer if she just goes and plays elsewhere. But if all the kids are doing school, she wants to be here too usually. And so I have all these tracing books I have showed you guys many, many times. And she is just working on this page here. Are you doing some tracing? Yeah, show us how you trace. Show us how you do it. She really doesn't quite get the hang of it. She mostly just scribbles on her page, but it's good practice for her, I guess. And then while they do that, Elijah and Charity are both working on their Matthew C.
So I wanted to give you a little more of a look into what the two little ones are doing. Simeon works on writing his numbers right now and really just working on recognizing his numbers as well as writing them. And then, of course, Zara just has fun.
So she's on Matthew C. She is just finishing up her year of kindergarten. I know, keep writing, keep tracing. But Zara, sit on your bum. But we finished the kindergarten Matthew C book in December, and so she is just getting a head start working on the grade 1 math book, and she's actually about halfway through the grade 1 math book now.
Mommy.
Very good. And what's your next question there?
I'll count these. Mommy, I'll count these. 1, 2, 3,
Very good.
4,
And
5,
4 plus
6,
4?
7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I'm counting these.
Good. Elijah, can you tell us what you're working on?
I'm working on subtract the amounts of money.
Subtracting money, that's right. So look at these questions he's got. He's on lesson 27, so he's almost done because this math book, grade 2, has only 30 lessons. So you're doing great. So show us how you figure out the answer to that question.
2. No, only Zara did it.
Good.
No, but I saw you do it and then Zara. I know. Okay, it's quite weird.
Move your hand. So $2.65 minus 38 cents is $2.27. That's right. Definitely could be neater, but that's the right answer.
So here's just a look at all of us sitting in our own usual spots at the table for school time. The kids all doing their own individual work. The hardest part is just keeping them focused on their own work. You'll probably notice some of them are looking at each other's books and what they're doing, but it's just trying to keep them focused on their own stuff, especially when the two little ones are at the table, and so I'm just kind of helping where I need to and drinking my coffee, of course.
All right, so I'm gonna take some bears here. Give me some of those little mini ones that you're hoarding over here. And I am going to take, let's see, I'm gonna have 4 bears, okay? Now, you have, how many bears do you have?
2.
Right. If I give you 4 more, now how many do you have?
4.
Count them up.
Okay.
Count them up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Good, good. Now let's do a little pattern. So I'm going to do a red bear,
Okay.
a blue bear,
A blue bear.
a red bear,
A little bear.
a blue bear.
A blue bear.
What's going to go next to keep
Uh,
the pattern?
Oh, red bear. And a green bear.
So show me.
Okay.
Show me what comes next. Yep, so put it in our pattern.
Green bear.
And then what comes next?
Little.
So we've got red, blue, red, blue, red.
Blue.
Yes, good job. So they are playing with the counting bears over there, and school for them is done. Basically, the rest of the day is just free time for them, and they just go off and play, which is kind of nice. Once Simeon is done school, then Zara goes and plays with him too, which just makes it a little easier to focus on the older two to finish up their work.
After Charity finishes her Math UC for the morning, we get into her Explode the Code book, which is really fun. It's based and some writing and just working on her sounds. I was going to keep the sound on for this clip actually as she's talking, but the background noise was way too loud.
And Elijah's just about to get into his Time and Money book before we go for our little break. He is just finishing up his math, and oh my goodness, guys, I'm about to send them upstairs because... Anyways, I was just going to tell you that I did not get my planner written out on Sunday like I usually do, so I am just writing out my planner right now. So just kind of working on, and then I've got all my markers here, and as the kids work, just kind of working on what our week is going to look like for the rest of this week.
Why?
Good.
How many Mondays are in October?
It is 10:30 and it's time for our first break. So the kids have finished basically math and writing, and they're gonna have a bit of a break. They're gonna have a quick snack and then go play outside. It's been nice outside, so I've been giving them a little bit of a longer break in the morning. Like I'll probably let Elijah have like a half-hour break just to go and play outside and get some fresh air before we finish the rest of our schoolwork before lunch. So they're just gonna have some graham crackers, some dried apricots, and then for those who don't like apricots, they're gonna have some raisins.
Just wanted to show you guys what I'm doing while the kids have their break. I'm just loading up the breakfast dishes. Then I did go sit outside with the kids after 2. This day was so nice outside that Elijah and I decided to do our next 2 subjects outdoors. So we did first language lessons and botany.
So I want you to say them.
Am, is, are, was, were, be, being, be.
All things bright and beautiful, all creatures great and small, all things wise and wonderful, the Lord God made. We're also going to learn about non-vascular plants today. So, do you remember the difference between non-vascular and vascular plants? What's the difference?
Non-vascular.
So what is a vascular plant? What does the word vascular mean? It means it's like veins, right? So what is a vascular plant?
It has veins.
It has like tubes running through it, right? And what about non-vascular?
Which has no tubes.
We're back inside for our last bookwork of the day. Our last bookwork is spelling. So Elijah and Charity both have spelling to do. So Charity's spelling book is just the kindergarten spelling UC book. And so for right now, all I do in this book is just give her spelling words to do, and then she writes them out. Elijah also does spelling UC, but in his, he reads a little poem, he highlights some different word or different letter patterns, and then he does his writing work as well.
Guess how howler monkeys got their name? The males howl in the morning, in the evening. People can hear the howls up to 3 miles away.
After finishing spelling, the kids actually went back outside and played while I made lunch. And then here we are having lunch. Our lunch break in total was about 11:45 until 12:30.
So after lunch, we just stay in the kitchen and all work together to get the kitchen all cleaned up from lunch. So some of the kids are wiping the table, clearing the table, loading the dishwasher, vacuuming the floor, all that stuff. And then we start our read aloud. And we read for usually 20 to 30 minutes, depending how long the little ones last before it's time for their rest. But right now we are reading Robin Hood, and we are very near the end of it. We have, I think, 3 chapters left, so hopefully we get it finished today.
My kids love our read aloud time. They could sit and listen to me read for way longer than I do read to them for. I'm sure it's their favorite part of our school day. I did want to mention that our read aloud time is not usually this peaceful and serene. Usually the kids are on the floor playing and having fun, and it's not usually like them sitting beside me so nicely, but I think it's because the camera was on. They acted a little bit differently today.
So I just got the little ones down for a nap. And then once I get them down, I just do reading with these kids, Charity and Elijah. So Charity, it's time to put away Berenstain Bears and get out your 100 Easy Lessons book, please. So we do a 100 Easy Lessons story, and then Elijah just has to read for usually 30 to 40 minutes. I get him just to sit and read. And then once they are done reading, then they go for a little quiet time too, probably like 30 to 45 minutes of just a quiet time where they can take books or take a couple toys, but they just have all their own spaces to have a little quiet time, and then I get my own little quiet time as well. So that is the end of our school day. It is 1:30 and we're done for the day. So like I said earlier, the kids have a little quiet time and then they have pretty much free time. So thank you for watching this video. I'm going to go and try to edit it now and see if I can get, I know I got a lot of footage today, see if I can kind of condense that into an appropriate length video. And thank you guys so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. And if you're not subscribed to my channel and you want to see more homeschool mom lifestyle videos or pregnancy videos, I hope you'll subscribe and join my channel, and I'll see you guys next time.